After entering those marks, the next thing now, we want to find the total. Total, there are many ways of making summation. Total is the same as summation. So, we are going to use the easiest way of doing this. How do we do that? We are going to use the shortcuts. The shortcuts, there are many ways. You can come here on shortcuts, here shortcut tools, or you can use f of x function, or you can use automatic manual. You can just formulate a formula and then use it, because this application has many inbuilt functions. As I said, for the case of the business computing, we shall come to that. We are doing this on the institution of learning. Students' marks to analyze their performance, evaluate. Okay? Now, you click where you want to put your total. Now, see here, I'm using the shortest cut. Come here, the sum, you select it. From here up to here, this is the, we call the column B2, which is here. The range, this column means the range. J2 means from B2 to J2, this is the correct. So is equal sum, open the bracket, B2, this is now okay, which is to click OK. After getting the first one, use the fill handle. You click here, move down, get the rest. That is the total for each student. Now you go and find average. You use the same. Click where you want your average to be. You go here, same average. You select, you do like this up to there. Say it is okay. Click this one, or you press enter from the keyboard. You get the list. Now you drag using the fill handle. This icon, this symbol is called fill handle. Now you go, you see, go to minimum. Now you go, click here, go to minimize. Minimize in the other way around, called the lowest marks. Say from B2 to this one has gone beyond. It is not, it has to stop here from J2. So what you do, you select like this, moving up to this J2, which is correct. Then you say okay, get the rest, do the same. Now do maximize, go here, so do the same, come here up to there, J2, you accept, or you press enter from the keyboard, get the rest. Do that. Now you got the comment. Comment, when you want to get a comment, you must have average. Basing on any institution where you are, can be primary school, can be secondary school, college, or university, in a department or in a school, basing on a stream, you can set the average, basing on how you view, basing on your policy. This is allowed. This one now, before you come to the average, let's standardize this average here, because it has decimal places which are 3. You reduce them to make 1 decimal places. What you do, simply go here on this icon. After selecting the header, you click on this to reduce, to make them changeable. Yes, that is it. Okay, now after getting that one, now we know that this is our average being standardized to decimal places, which is 1. Standardized to make it uniform. Okay, now we want to get the comment. The comment is based on the average. You can sort your average, still make it sorting. As I said before, that we are going to look at the area of sorting. You make it beginning with the highest average to the lowest, or smallest to the big. What do? You select the header, then you come here. You see now this one, from the menu list, we are going to choose Z to A, means big to small. This one means small to big. So we choose this one. It has already been arranged in a good order. Now, let's go to the comment now. Comment, we are going to use the if command. If command is applicable anywhere. For us, we want to use it in making those who pass and those who fail, based on our average. Our average here, the performance, somebody could perform to go from one level to another, from one class to another, or from one grade to another. Our average is 70, based on our data we have. Let's take the average, because as I said, the average you set. Now you begin with if, then you call if. Now you begin with the equal sign followed by if, you open the bracket, then you click the address of the highest average, which is L2. You put an operator greater than is equal to the average now 70. Separate the statement, that is one. Then we are going to bring the strings. Strings, they are enclosed with the double quotes. Now we say double quote, that is pass. You close the double quote, you finish that statement, which is true, followed by double quotes, pass, no, fail. Okay, double quote, cross the double quote. After closing the bracket, it is now okay. You can click here, accept. You get the output as the pass is true. You go to the fill handle here, you position here your pointer, it changes the symbol to a plus sign, implying that the fill handle, you can drag it down to get the rest of the comment. Now, based on our data, only 2 students have passed based on the average, which is 70. The formula is here. Remember, this operator, you can change it here. You can change it to look in a different direction. It's okay. What I'm providing, the skills fundamental that will help you to answer and become more aware. The easiest way. Now let's go to the grading. The grading, you must have a sample of the grading in your institution, regardless on your level of the performance. Okay, anywhere you feel you want. So far, when you are through with the comment, the grading, also we are going to use the if. Equal sign has to start. Whatever you are doing in this, then followed by if, open the bracket, you highest average, this is L2, then greater than, I'm going now to bring equals, greater than or equal to, I'm going to use my sample grade which I have on this computer. You can set as many grades as you feel, based on performance on any other institution you feel you like. It is applicable. What we're providing here are just the skills. You become the champion. Okay, now let's take the sample which I have on this machine. It's here. I double click here. This is the sample I have here. Sample grading scale. Now it has come. I want to use this one as my sample grading scale. I'm going to be based on lower limit. This is my lower limit between 75, 65, 55, 45, 35, 0. Then taking also this one, the combination of this one I'm going to neglect it. Now how do I apply it? Simple. Yes, you do. Put 75, okay, comma. Down the strings, as I said, has to be in the double quotes. Now that is a double quote, comma, beginning the if, it goes on like that. I can say L2, I'm still using this, L2, greater than or equal to, I come to this, followed by, this is 65, the first one was 75, 65, this is the comma, double quotes, that is B, double quotes, comma, if, I go on like that, up to the end, I complete the order of equal, then I say this is the followed by 55, comma, then double quotes, C, double quote, comma, if, I go on up to the end, is equal to 45, comma, double quote, that is D, yes, comma, if, in the bracket, is equal to 35, comma, double quote, E, comma, if, double quote, L2 greater than or equal to 0. This one you can put or equal to, or you cannot put equal. It's the same, no problem. Whatever you would wish, it has no problem. Then if it works, it is accepted. Now I can begin closing my brackets as they are. It has to reflect the number of the brackets which you open up to the first one. After reaching the first one, how many are they? Just count them. 1, 2, 3. The round, count them. The number which you have closed here has to reflect the number of brackets. If then after you have reached the end, you can accept here, or you can press enter from the keyboard. Get the rest. So it is like this. Now, basing on your average, which is 70, you set, implying the 2 person passed, one who is A, another one who is B. Great. So therefore, you can begin making the analysis. You can sort now from here. Now I can say, maybe let me make a filter. The filter, I want to know those who have passed. You select the header like this. You go and make a filter here. The filter is just here. It will bring the drop down filter upon these headers. Now you want to select only those who have passed. You disconnect the file, and then this one has to be active. You say okay. You'll be able to see now. These are the 2 people who have passed. Their name is that Imran Khachi Naluki Keita. Okay. Now, after knowing that, you can then decide to go back. Maybe let me just go back. You can see now. It is okay. I want to see now those who have failed. Only disconnect this. Then you say okay. That is the thing. This is the beginning of the introduction part of our data analysis, introduction to Excel part 1 data analysis. It helps you to analyze the student performance in a certain institution, anywhere you feel you like. It's very easy. Stay tuned to our channel. Keep subscribing.